Yo, introduce yourself.
Melo Dago, Dago cause I'm never gonna die.
And now, we ain't never going down. Never going down. Never going down. Never going down.
Yo, hope everyone is good. You know what I'm saying? Hi. How are we all doing today? Yeah, that's it. Come on, bro. I hope you have a smile on your face, first of all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get that out the way. You know what I'm saying? Gotta spread some positivity. And okay, that's not what you're here for, but actually, I don't care, bro. I hope you're happy. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Start the video off with some good vibes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, as you can see on the title and the thumbnail, today we're gonna be zero gapping. You understand? So I have my clippers right here, you understand, and my trimmers right here, you understand. I bought them both from Shein. Yeah, I just put the reference and the screenshots by the size. Yeah, today I want to be zero gapping them. So basically what zero gapping is, man, is basically when trimmers or clippers come from the factory. So basically the gap from the cutting blade that's on top and the holding blade that's on the bottom, you understand? Yeah, from the factory, yeah, the manufacturers leave a sufficient amount, you understand, for safety reasons. Yeah, so zero gapping is gonna be bringing this cutting blade, the one on the top, much higher, much closer to the edge of the holding blade, you understand, the one on the bottom. So basically, zero gapping is going to be taking the cutting blade and pushing it forward or to the top near the edge of the holding blade so that it cuts more sharper, you understand? Yeah, but yeah, be careful to not bring it too forward to prevent cutting yourself, you understand? Or cutting your clients or whatever, you understand? Yeah, and don't even put it on the same level, directly on the same level. Leave a sufficient amount of space, you understand? A gap there, you understand? Yeah. So avoid things like cutting yourself or, you understand? Yeah, as I will show you in the video. So yeah, let's start off with the clippers since I'm holding them, you understand? Yeah. So yeah, the tool I'm going to be using is this one, you understand? There's a multi-purpose, you understand? A multi-purpose tool here. I have everything I need on this side, yeah. And here's the screw as well. Hey bruh, this guy, yeah, here's the screw as well. So yeah, we're gonna be starting off by dismantling these two screws, but not all the way off, you understand? Yeah, just enough for the bottom blade to move. Yeah, because inside, when I check here, there are some springs that are withholding the cutting blade, the top blade, from moving, you understand? So yeah, so basically it's the bottom blade that has to be adjusted on these specific clippers, you understand? Yeah, but yeah, with other clippers, you understand? Yeah, there are many other, you understand, YouTube videos that you could go to for tutorials, you understand? Yeah, for these ones, yeah, like I said, you just unscrew these, you understand? Make sure that the top blade, you understand, all the levels are like, yeah, you understand, it's fully closed, so that yeah, we can get a more accurate measurement, you understand, of like zero gapping these, you understand? So yeah, like I said, we adjust the bottom blade. This is the one that's protruding, you understand, right now, this one, you understand? Yeah, this is the one that's protruding on top here. Also, yeah, be careful that, like, you understand, you don't turn it on or anything, you understand? Yeah, and please be careful, because yeah, you understand, hey, one mistake, that could be your fingers, you understand? This is very dangerous. Actually, to zero gap them, like I said, we don't want them to be on the same level, because the cutting blade can still cut you, understand? Yeah, you see this gap right here. This is what we want to zero gap, you understand? We're gonna bring it closer, yeah. We're gonna decrease this distance, you understand? Yeah, so that yeah, the cuts come out more sharper. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, they mustn't be on exactly on the same level, because there's a possibility of the cutting blade to protrude and still, you understand, cut your skin, and that's very dangerous. So yeah, since these screws are loosened now, you understand, and you understand, the bottom blade can be adjusted and moved around. So yeah, the springs inside, you understand, which makes you understand, when you press the bottom blade, it goes like this, you understand? So zero gapping, in essence, a practical example is like, yeah, so yeah, you understand, this protruding, and let's just say these are like the factory settings, you understand? Zero gapping is like bringing them closer like this, you understand? But yeah, it shouldn't be like this. This is what I'm talking about. It shouldn't be on the same. You see when they're protruding like this, yeah, this means yeah, these are gonna cut you, you understand? This is these specific clippers as well, you understand? It's not every clipper, it's not the standard, you understand? So yeah, basically you're just gonna be pressing against the bottom blade with your finger like this. You understand? You see everything moving. So yeah, basically you're gonna press the bottom blade, keep them moving. You understand? Until you get to a level that you like or prefer, a safe one at that. Remember that they mustn't be on the same level as well. The bottom blade, this one, must still protrude a little bit, you understand? We're just gonna leave a little gap, you understand, between here, you understand? Yeah, we're not gonna put them on the same level. So yeah, basically, so yeah, you're gonna push the bottom blade with your index finger, you understand? Till you get to a level that you like. Yeah, and you can see the gap slowly closing there. So you're gonna push it to get to a level that you like. Just below. Be very careful when setting these as well. Yeah, I'm just measuring right now. Yeah, this seems like a good level. Be sure to press it down against the, you understand, the surface, so that yeah, they're even before you set them permanently. So yeah, I got my level. Basically, yeah, now we're just gonna tighten the screws again to set this level that we found now, that we're comfortable with. There's the right screw. The left screw, my bad. Yeah. So yeah, let me just tighten these up. Let me just look first. These may be 2-0 gap, you understand? This is what I was talking about. They mustn't be on this level exactly, you understand? Yeah, because yeah, this is still very dangerous, because yeah, you don't want them to be cutting you understand? Because yeah, you must put them sideways like this, you understand? You can see like yeah, there's no gap or anything. That's too dangerous. You must bring these top cutting blades back up just a teeny tiny bit, you understand? So yeah, let's readjust them, you understand? Just loosen the screws a little bit, just a little bit, you understand? You understand? Yeah, now there's more of a gap. Now you can see the bottom blades protruding a little bit, you understand? When you look at them from the sides, this is how you measure. So yeah, now we're going to tighten the blades again. Let me see now. So yes, yeah, now you can see there's the bottom blade is protruding just a little bit, you understand? You can see that gap there from the side, you understand? This is what we want. This is what we mean by, you understand, zero gapping. Yeah, hopefully you get it now. You understand? Yeah, even when I'm cutting myself like this, it isn't cutting or anything. Still very comfortable. Yeah, I can see it's cutting off me and a little there from my, you understand? Yeah, so basically that's the process of zero gap in these clippers, you understand? Now we're gonna get to the trimmers, you understand? Yeah.
Africa! Jambu Lila! Rejoice!
I won't lie, bruh. Yo, I'm learning on the job here. Bruh, this is not professional advice, you understand? I'm not a professional. I just got these, you understand? Yeah. Yeah, I have wall clippers that I've been using before, you understand? That I also zero gap, you understand? Like, yeah. This is just a disclaimer here, bruh. I'm not a professional or anything, you understand? Yeah. But yeah, I still got the job done. How about that? You understand? So yeah, be sure to get other references as well, you understand, online, and watch other YouTube videos of like, yeah, from professional barbers, you understand. Yeah, to get professional, you understand. Yeah, here I'm just showing you my method, you understand. Works for me, yeah, that's it. Come on, bro, yeah, that's it. Yeah. So yeah, now let's get to the trimmers, you understand. This is the most important for me because like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna be using for lineups, and you know lineups have to be sharp too, you understand. Yeah, more than the clipper, you understand. So yeah, this is why I need to like it the most, you understand. So yeah, this is the main tool that has to be sharp, you understand. Its main purpose is to be sharp, you understand. The clippers we can kind of, you understand, yeah, let go, yeah, because yeah, their main job is fading. But like yeah, these have to be sharp, you understand. Obviously not to the dangerous levels where you cut yourself now, but like yeah, sharp as in like your lineup has to be defined basically. So basically we're gonna start by unscrewing these. So yeah, we're gonna be loosening these screws, you understand. You have to turn them inside clockwise. Yeah, there's that one. Yeah, don't take the screws off fully, you understand. Yeah, just loosen them so that yeah, the bottom blade can be loose and you can adjust it, you understand. So yeah, basically since that's that, you understand, yeah. So yeah, I just spent probably like a half an hour or something close to that, bro. And so I'm trying to figure out how to, you understand, yeah, to zero gap these. But yeah, I just realized that yeah, there's a, you understand, there's a blocker here in between these. That's, you see this right here, this piece of like, yeah, that's in between this wedge, you understand, yeah, that's blocking the top blades from moving forward or backwards, you understand. So yeah, these cannot be adjusted. So yeah, well, like yeah, they were already kind of good, you understand. They're already kind of, you can see the zero gap there. So yeah, they're already kind of good, but yeah, I just wanted it. Yeah, it seems like they already are zero gap, but yeah, I just wanted them a little bit more sharper, you understand. Yeah, and then yeah, I was gonna be more gentle with my hand, you understand. I'm cutting myself since yeah, I'm already used to this, but like yeah, it seems like yeah, they can't be adjusted. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, we're just gonna screw these back on. You understand? Yeah, you see the gap there on top. Yeah, these are factory settings, you understand. Yeah, it came like this, you understand. Yeah, so yeah, I guess yeah, the manufacturers thought yeah, this was the safest level. So yeah, they didn't make this adjustable, you understand. But like yeah, it's not bad, but yeah, I'm yet to cut myself, and I'll still give a tutorial after this, you understand. Coming soon. Hey, okay, spoiler, my bad. You know what I'm saying? But like yeah, I'm gonna give a self-cut tutorial, you understand. Yeah, we'll see how hard they hit exactly, you know what I mean. But like yeah, that's the video, bro, you understand. Yeah, I'm very happy with these, you understand. Yeah, the mission was accomplished with these, and yeah, these ones are not really disappointed because yeah, they're still pretty much zero gap, but like yeah, they don't hit as hard as, you understand, I was trying to set them to, you understand. Yeah, maybe for my own safety, maybe for the client's safety, that they, you understand, they made them non-adjustable, you understand. But like yeah, we're yet to find out, you understand, on the haircut tutorial. But like yeah, thank you for making it this far, you understand. Yeah, see you on the next video, you understand. Love y'all, bro.
Watch me whip, watch me nay nay, watch me whip, watch me do this stinky leg, go do this stinky leg, do this stinky leg, do this stinky leg, that is tamba stinky leg, do this stinky leg, do this stinky leg, I do this stinky leg, do this stinky leg, I watch me whip, watch me nay nay, watch me whip, watch me nay nay.